What is up, guys? This is Lenthio coming at you with a deck profile of my Saffira Hieratics. Now, you thought Hieratics were dead and gone from my channel. No, they are not. They've come back with a bit of a twist. And this deck is just so fucking fun, like seriously. Might not be a meta contender, but it's so fun to play with. And I'll just get straight into the deck profile so you can see it. So, we play 3 copies of Saffira, Queen of the Dragons. If you don't know what this card does, it's amazing. Basically, when a light monster is sent from your hand or deck to the graveyard, or in the turn it's summoned, you can activate one of the following effects. You can draw 2 cards, discard one random card for your opponent's card, or add 1 light monster from your graveyard to your hand. And it is just absolutely amazing. The card is just really, really good. It helps with lots of different plays. And I just really enjoy the card. Like, I play this in my Herald build as well, and the card's just brutal. So you all know what it does. It adds some nice elements to the deck, and yeah, that's it really. 3 Manju. If you play rituals, any form of ritual, you have to play Manju. So no brainer really. Then going into the Hieratics, or Hieratics, depending on how you want to say it. 3 Tefnut. This is pretty standard, to be honest. 3 Su, because it's primarily you know, a heretic deck. So we play 3 and 3. 3 Esset, because he's the normal summon guy. He's what can help you get off the ground if you don't have any of the rituals and such. And 2 Nebthet. Cut it down to 2 Nebthet just because of space issues. That's the only reason it's at 2. Then we play the 2 Labradoid Dragon. He's your main kind of target for your, obviously, your Hieratics. And it just works really well. There's a nice combo that you can do with him and Manju. You summon Manju, search out a ritual or the spell, get the spell, activate it, tribute 1 of the Hieratics for this, tribute 1 of the Hieratics for Saffira, summon it, then you special summon this, and then you can synchro up for a Leo. So that's an optimal play, first turn play, that I actually do quite a lot, which you'll see with the extra deck. But yeah, so it's really, really nice. 1 Red Eyes, because I play, you know, it's kind of obvious I play Hieratics, so you play that. I run 2 Rulers, because I know you might cringe at this, but it actually gives the deck a little bit more power. It doesn't reflect on the extra deck at all. I don't run any Drago Stacks or Big Eyes or anything like that, because often than not, if you are banishing everything in your grave, you're going to probably have to nip into the vanillas, and you don't really want to do that. These are here just for some extra power. Then we have 2 Effect Veiler. Effect Veiler is still pretty good. With Hieratics, you can go into Black Rose very easily. And also, comboing up with this, you negate your opponent's card effect, and then you get this back. You negate your opponent's card and get this back. You see what I mean? So it's just a nice renewable light monster for Saffira. 1 Honest, because you can use it with Saffira, just as I said, same as Effect Veiler, and just wreck your opponent's face. Then going into the spells, we have the 3 Hymn of Light. I don't play Advanced Ritual Art in this one, because, and here's the reasoning. Advanced Ritual Art sends the normal monster from the grave, from the deck to the grave, because, you know, that's how it works. Hieratics grab it from the deck. I'm getting mixed up. With Advanced Ritual Art, I worked out that the ratio and the odds of me playing Advanced Ritual Art versus having the normals out the deck already are quite high. I can technically wait and keep 1 vanilla in the deck and just reuse the 1 in the grave, but it doesn't work that great, to be honest, because then I run the risk of leaving myself open for dead draws. And if I do get the vanillas before I get to Advanced Ritual Arts, that means I just have 2 dead cards in the deck in Advanced Ritual Art. So I played the 3 Hymn of Light, and it's also great because you can use its graveyard effect, that if a ritual would be destroyed, you can just banish it, and it doesn't, so it's really, really nice. 3 Preparation of Rite, because we want to get to Saffira quickly, so this is the reason why I played 3. You're not really going to be grabbing the ritual out of the grave probably that much, because it will probably be banished, but it's still a really nice card to have. It just cuts down the consistency as well, because you're searching out. Soul Charge, in Hieratics, you can kind of run it. Soul Charge is mainly there just to get back Saffira things and make synchro plays and such. It's a great card. A lot of people don't run it in Hieratics because you want OTK. This deck can OTK quite easily, but I just run it because it's still a really useful card. 2 Convocation, because it's at 2. You always run the maximum amount if you're running Hieratics, because it's a searcher. 2 Wingbeat, we don't like back row, so Wingbeat is there. You can side it out if you so wish, depending on what matchup you go against. You don't want to have this in against artifacts, obviously, because it's going to be a bit of a pain to play around the all special summon. They won't get their effects though, so it is, well, they will get their effects, but they won't be able to destroy anything. So it's just pick and choose as to how you want to play that matchup. Then finally we have the 3 traps done. We just don't like traps. We want them to die, fizzle technically, and that's the reason why I run 3 traps though. So it's a 40 card deck. Going into the extra deck, we have the 2 Heretic Dragon King of Atom. Just one of the main cards. You play Heretics, so you play this. It's just no-brainer. 2 Gaia Dragon. Reason for 2 is because of space issues, but with Saffira, you probably won't be using as many, so it just completely depends. I run it at 2 because that's just how it works out for me. The other level 6 is the 1 Photon Strike Bouncer. These don't really need much explanation. The 1 M7. The 1 Gauntlet Launcher, because this card's just seriously underrated. And the 1 Swordbreaker. I really like Swordbreaker. Technically, you can cut this for another Gaia Dragon if you so wish. But Swordbreaker is really nice because it just gives you that Catastrophe effect against whatever you're playing against, because you just choose. So it does give your opponent a little bit of a headache. Level 5s I played 2 because Soul Charge is a thing. Tyrius and Pallades because I play lights. For, you know, Pallades you can just kind of summon it without skill drain, not skill drain, soul charge, sorry. And Tyrius is just great. It puts your opponent in a really difficult situation if you want to end up playing a grind match. Then for the Synchros, we play the 1 Star Eat It because you can use this with level 5 Heretic and Labradorite Dragon. 2 Leos. Reason why I play 2 is because the amount of times I bring out this card in one duel is ridiculous. Because you just summon Manju, as I said earlier, ritual up with a Heretic, bring special summon the Labradorite Dragon, and then synchro up into Leo. Amount of times I've done that first turn is crazy. So having the optimal turn you really want to do, first turn, is Saffira and this. And then you end up getting Saffira's effect off, so it's just really, really nice. The 1 Crimson Blader, because you can make it, I have effect veilers and all that. And it's just a nice card to have because, you know, they're a thing, you know, effect veilers and the dragon rulers, for example. And the 1 Black Rose Dragon because, as I said earlier, you can use it with Heretic and effect veiler. So that is the deck profile, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. It's something a little bit different, and I did want to kind of bring Heretics back with a different light because the past 2 or 3 deck profiles, they've basically been the same with just some minor meta changes. So that's basically the reason. So I hope you did enjoy the deck profile. It's not one that you see very often. I haven't seen many of these at all, to be honest, and that's why I just wanted to do it because it's something brand new. So, as I said, hope you did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.